Hey guys, it's me, Angela, and today I am making a video about my journey in dealing with diabetes. I don't know if you guys have watched my previous videos. If you have, thank you for sticking around. I know it's been a while since I've posted one, um, but ever since I had Kylie last year, I I had gestational diabetes with her pregnancy, and I was diagnosed in December with chronic diabetes. So the diabetes came back after I had her. It went away and then it came back. So with the diabetes came a lot of weight gain. I put on more than 25 pounds since I had her in the last year because of the diabetes. And so I've been talking to my doctor, and when I was first diagnosed, I was put on 500 milligrams once a day of metformin. That was not sufficient, and they couldn't put me on insulin or anything else because I was nursing Kylie for the first year. So we upped the dose to 1,000 milligrams a day, but that's about as much as I could do with nursing. So finally, in June of this year, I weaned Kylie just shy of her first birthday because I knew that I needed to get on better medication. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have a sty right there, which is gross. If you can see the little bump right there. And these have become quite routine for me with the diabetes. So I know that my sugars need help. It's not severe, but I don't want it to get there. So here are the complications I've had so far, or my blood sugars I've had so far. With the metformin, I had fasting blood sugars in the 120s to 130s. My A1C was 6 point, it was 7.0 when I was first diagnosed. Then it went down to 6.4 when I went up to 1,000 milligrams of metformin. And then it went back up while still on 1,000 milligrams of metformin to 6.8. And that was last week on Thursday at my doctor's appointment, in which we decided that it was time to initiate a new medication now that I'm not nursing. So this vlog is going to be about my journey on Victoza. If you have never heard of Victoza before, it is a new, well, somewhat new. I mean, it's been around for a few years, but it is a medication that works different than insulin. Instead of being insulin, it contains a hormone that helps your pancreas do its job better. So your body more naturally lowers blood sugar because the pancreas is being made to do its work, what it stopped doing. So some of you out there who may be diabetic may be like, well, a 6.8 is still not that bad of an A1C. Well, the whole point is we don't want it to get worse. I don't want to be a lifelong diabetic. I may be a lifelong diabetic. I don't know. But if I can battle this, I'm going to give it everything I've got. And so far it has not been easy. I am on day 4 of Victoza. It is a once daily injectable, which is a lot easier than insulin. And it's a very, very, very tiny needle, so it does not hurt. I just inject it into my abdomen. And right now I'm on the lowest dose, and after a week I will go up to the next dose and the next dose, like that. So I increase it slowly, and the reason is because the side effects are fairly severe, at least in my case. I don't know how many of you out there may be on Victoza or what your side effects have been. If you want to send me a comment and let me know, that way I don't feel like I'm so alone. But so far with Victoza, day 1, I had probably what I would consider the worst nausea and fatigue that I have ever felt in my entire life. Now, let me add, I'm also still taking 2,000 milligrams of metformin with the Victoza every day. I take 1,000 milligrams in the morning and 1,000 at night. So that amount was increased now that I'm not nursing, and I added the Victoza. So to continue with my side effects, I have been extremely nauseous. Like I said, day one was, well, I would say that's the day after the first injection. So the first full day. Very nauseous to the point where I was almost non-functional because all I could do was concentrate on my breathing so I wouldn't puke. Um, I have not been hungry. Victoza takes away your hunger, it takes away your cravings. I have had no desire to eat sweets and baked goods, which was really bad. That's how I gained all the weight back. I just constantly crave sweets, which is bad being a diabetic. So, um, I also noticed a lot of fatigue, and of course, I've been going to the bathroom more. This may be a little TMI, but it's the point of this blog. I've had some loose stools, more so with the Victoza than I did just with the metformin, but it could also just be the increase of metformin as well. Um, Day two, after my second shot of Victoza, um, I didn't have any nausea, maybe just a little bit in the morning, but I noticed that if I ate something, it went away. But at the same time, I can't just eat anything. I have to eat very little of more savory something or other, more protein something or other, um, to help get rid of the nausea. And so day two, the nausea stayed at bay, which is great. I thought, hey, that's not bad. Just like the first day with nausea, that's not too bad. But then today, oh, today I administered shot number 4 of the Victoza. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, and I have not been able to eat anything. I have not been hungry, and when I did get hungry, um, I had soup, and I was fine. But this morning I woke up very early because my daughter Kylie, the baby, she woke up at 4:30 crying. She must have had a bad dream or something, and would not go back to sleep. So it wasn't until about 5:30 that my husband was off last night, so he was home. So he stayed up with her, and I was able to go back to bed for a while. So about 5:30, I decided, well, she may keep me up. So, and he got up, so I said, let me go ahead and make myself some coffee because I felt a little bit hungry. So I was like, well, I'll just drink some coffee and then I'll be able to go back to sleep for a little bit because coffee doesn't keep me awake. So I made some coffee, drank about half the cup, maybe, not even, maybe a third of the cup. And then I laid down, went to bed. And once I was in bed, I slept for a couple of hours. I got up about 7:30, and then when I got up, I was really nauseated. I was trying to get something to eat, so I was trying to make myself some breakfast, and I couldn't even preheat the pan. I was so sick. I ran to the bathroom and I threw up, which is gross. I know it's TMI, but again, I'm doing this vlog to document my journey with my diabetes and with the new medication I'm on. So, sorry, I have a little bit of allergies today too. So, I was like, okay, well, so far it hadn't made me throw up. I know that could be a possible side effect, so they're supposed to go away within the first week or two or so, eventually, but they're not forever. So I know I can do this for however long it needs to be before all the symptoms go away. So then I went to my friend's house and brought my baby girl to play with her baby girl. So we had a little play date, and we had some pizza, sausage pizza, and she baked these amazing coconut strawberry cupcakes that were awesome. So I had those, and those were great, but I was only able to eat like half of the cupcake, and I only ate 1.5 slices of pizza. I was done. I was so full. So my stomach started bothering me, and that was towards the end of our visit anyway. So we went ahead and went home. And the whole drive home, I'm so nauseous. I'm fighting it so bad. I'm like, oh my God, please don't make me have to pull over to the side of the road to throw up. And I made it home. My husband came out, helped me get Kylie out of the car, and I ran to the bathroom and threw up. Everything was gone. So here I am. It's 2:30 in the afternoon, and I really have nothing in my stomach because I have thrown up everything I've eaten so far. I did manage to eat a little bit of breakfast after I threw up this morning, so that's pretty much all I had and then all that came up too. Um, so then now I administer my fourth shot today, like I said earlier, and I had a cup of soup for dinner, and that's it. I have not had anything else, and yeah, so it has not been easy so far. I'm actually quite surprised to see that I have a sty right now because usually those are provoked by the higher blood sugars, and for the first time, my fasting was still a little high this morning. It was like 128, but again, I've only had the medicine for 3 days. But for the first time in months, my after dinner blood sugar was 118, which was amazing. I have not seen a blood sugar under 120 in months. So I know the medicine's doing something and it's worth sticking around for. So another side effect of this medicine is supposed to be weight loss. I guess partially because you throw up so much or because you don't want to eat anything, because it curbs hunger and cravings. So yeah, I'm interested to document all this to see how much weight I lose and if I lose any weight and how well it does work for that and how that affects my blood sugars. So I'm hoping that with a little bit of more weight, a little bit of weight loss, I'll be able to become more active, because at the point I'm at right now, my feet hurt so much just from bearing my weight. I mean, I'm not super huge, but I used to love wearing heels and I can't wear them anymore. All types of shoes hurt me. I've bought shoe after shoe, sandal after sandal, just trying to find something comfortable for work. And it hasn't worked. Everything hurts. The only thing I can wear right now are my Asics. And even with those, like, initially getting out of the car to walk, it's so excruciatingly painful, but I just try to grin and bear it and pretend nothing hurts and try not to walk funny. So anyway, this is it for my first installment of Life on Victoza, which is what I'm calling this vlog. I hope you will follow me through my journey and see how well I do with my blood sugars. These are going to be completely unedited videos, because as you guys may have known from my birth vlogs, my pregnancy vlogs, my computer died. My desktop is now also dead because we had a power outage and it just would not cut back on. So I'm doing straight one-shot deals with these videos on my cell phone, unedited, unscripted, just real, just real. Yeah. Anyway, hashtag the struggle continues. So I will see you guys next time. I'll probably be doing these once a week or twice a week. I'm not really sure. Just depends on how work goes and how I'm feeling. I may do them every day depending on what the saga is on the symptoms of that day. I may not. So I just hope you stick around and follow me through my journey. If anybody's watching, if anybody cares, be sure to like my video, give me a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so right below. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.